Today, we reached 500 subscribers. It is a good day. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Back to Linda. Yet again, so many Linda reactions out the wazoo. All right, and this time is I keep it hid. Okay. Also, I have to mention this. It is a special request by one of my Patreons, Danny. Thank you so much for your support. Everyone else, feel free to check out the Patreon. It will change your life. All right. So I keep it hid. That sounds like a one of those. It's like a rhyming kind of thing. I keep it hid. Try to say that fast. I keep it hid. Okay. Anyway, let's dive into the song. What year did this come out? I'm looking at the thumbnail here. Her hair, her eyes. I'm gonna go with 1983. 1983. Let me see. And Ronstadt's I Keep It Hid. See what year. Oh, 1989. Okay, from the album Cry Like a Rainstorm, Howl Like the Wind. Fair enough. All right, let's get into the video. I am ready. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Featuring Aaron Neville. Okay.
But being the way I am, I keep it hid. Lately I've seen a look in his eyes that just breaks my heart. He needs me so. Oh, why can I walk up to that old love of mine and say, baby, what you've been doing, I still love you like I did. You know, nothing's really changed here. But being the way I am, I keep it hid. Maybe someday I'll throw out my foolish pride. This ain't so good, watching him die this way. Changed here, but being the way I am, I keep it hid.
keep it hid. All right, first things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed to Linda, and I have a link of the original video down in the description below. I think the message is pretty straightforward here. I like how she takes us through her emotions, and that's the thing with Linda. Most of the songs, it's just this dilemma with love. It's the center point of her music, I would say. To love or not to love? That is the question. And in this case, she's saying, you know, he's an ex-lover. I still have feelings for him. Why can't I just tell him, right? Why can't I go back to you, maybe start off a conversation again? It's that hesitation, and I think that happens a lot, right? You don't know whether you should or not, and maybe you want to, but then you're like, oh, you know, maybe I'll just let it go, and there'll be someone else, and right, maybe I just have to, you know, keep my mind busy and think of something else. And then you go back to those thoughts, and it kind of eats you up inside until you definitively know of what happens. You either do it or you move on, and you're with someone else that you love, and therefore, you know, the feelings that you had for the ex kind of start fading away, and you're not thinking about it as much. I keep it hid. I keep thinking about this title because normally I would think that you would say I keep it hidden, right? That's why I have never heard this before. Hid. What would be the grammatically correct way of saying it? Is this the way? I keep it hid. Huh. I like anyway, it's just a thought. Food for thought, if you will. There is this build up here before the chorus hits, and it's very kind of slow. You see it ramping up, and then it's like, baby, let me let me hear that again, and then I'll tell you something. It's like we're climbing stairs. We're going dun 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 dun. Da. It reminds me of I Dreamed a Dream from Les Miserables. That kind of really long build up with so many steps there, and it's just like, you know, it's coming, something big, and she nails it. It's really amazing how she's able to, even with the anticipation, with the build up, with the suspense, she delivers on that big note, right? She's not she doesn't leave us like kind of hanging or wanting more. Sometimes in songs it happens, where especially I think electronic music, where they have this really intricate, like, suspenseful build up, and you're like, oh man, this drop is gonna be good, and then what follows is like a little bit of the same from before, but louder. Not in this case. She's big. Linda is big, and yeah, I get it. I get that feeling. I was looking at the titles of the album, and it's what I'm saying before. It's just back and forth of to love or not to love. I mean, let's look at the titles here. Still Within the Sound of My Voice, Cry Like a Rainstorm, All My Life, I Need You, Don't Know Much, Adios, Trouble Again, I Keep It Hid, So Right, So Wrong, Shattered, When Something Is Wrong with My Baby. By the way, did that who sings that originally? Because I reacted to a cover of Jimmy Barnes. I think it was Jimmy Barnes and John Farnham, but I forget who originally, wrote the song. And finally, Goodbye My Friend. So like I said, it's back and forth with emotions. It's crazy. But yeah, maybe I will react to the full album at some point. I would like to. I definitely want to hear what her version of When Something Is Wrong with My Baby sounds like, because that was pretty epic when I heard it. In fact, let me look it up. on my channel. Yes, exactly. Golden Voices, I said, man, that video kind of blew me away. Jimmy Barnes and John Farnham. Did they ever collaborate with Linda? Most of the songs I see from Linda are kind of her solo work, and it would make sense because she has such a powerful voice that I think it might be maybe difficult to mix it in with another big singer, right? That's when you maybe there's two. It's hard to balance, but hey, why not? I would like to hear John Farnham and Linda Ronstadt. That would be pretty epic. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Feel free to write your comments down below, subscribe, and at the end do a flip. Till the next.